Well, hello there. What is up, guys? Did you know that you can use your smart TV remote on your PS5 by enabling Smart Link? Or that your PS5 has a secret web browser inaccessible through any menu? Until recently, neither did I. This is 20 secret PS5 functions you didn't know. Remember, I left the juicy secrets for the end of the video, and to subscribe for more tasty PS5 knowledge coming very soon. Number 20. The PS5 has a secret internet browser inaccessible through any of the PS5's menus. However, you can message a friend a link to google.com and then click on it to access the secret browser. It's pretty rudimentary, but there's one unique upside to using this browser. You can pin it to the side of the screen by using the options menu. The possibilities are infinite, like watching a guide while playing a game at the same time, or perhaps watching something while you wait for a multiplayer lobby to fill. Number 19. Safe Mode. The PS5 has a safe mode where you can do a few things. To enter safe mode, you must first turn the console fully off, not in sleep mode with the orange light bar, but off. Then press and hold the power button until you hear a second beep, like so. You'll need to connect a controller via the USB to navigate through the safe mode menu. And the safe mode menu will be very useful if you ever have any corruption issues. You can manually rebuild the database or reset your console. Number 18. You can speed up your PS5 even more. So from within the safe mode, if you click on clear cache, this will delete old junk data from the console like temporary files and registries, and this will speed up the PS5 as it doesn't have to load any of these files and they're no longer clogging up the system and taking up precious memory. Number 17. HDMI device link. If you go into system settings, you'll find these settings here, and if you enable HDMI device link, then you can do some handy things. Like for example, when you turn your console on, your compatible smart TV will turn on automatically on its own, which is great for when you sit down and leave the remote all the way across the room. You can also set the console to turn off when you turn the TV off, which saves you a little time and a few button presses. Number 16. The Sony TV remote. So I'm sure you're all aware the PS5 media remote is an extra accessory you can use for scrolling the PS5 menu and for instantly jumping to your favourite streaming services. I bet you didn't know that you can use your smart TV remote to navigate the PlayStation menu if you have HDMI device link enabled. You can also use other buttons on the TV remote to use various PlayStation functions like the menu button. Number 15. Remote play. Is the missus dragging you some awful place that you really don't want to go to? Don't fret, my friends. You can play your PS5 games on the go from your phone with the PS Remote Play app. All you need to do is connect the device by entering the code from the PlayStation, and then you're good to go. The app has its own interface, but it's very clunky and hard to use, so you can take your DualSense controller and pair it with your phone by holding down the share and PS buttons. There's no need for any other software either. The controller is fully compatible with the app on iOS or Android. You can also play Remote Play using a computer like Windows, Mac. You can also play on a computer using a Windows or Mac app to do the exact same thing. Please note though that you must have a Wi-Fi connection on both ends, and you cannot use 4G or 5G, and that goes for both mobile and PC. Number 14. The PlayStation app. The PlayStation app has evolved significantly from when it first came out 8 years ago with the launch of the PS4. Now you can do far more than just check invites and trophies. It's a very powerful tool that you can use to buy games and manage your storage space, and this can be super useful to make sure that new games are ready to go when you get home, fully downloaded with the latest update downloaded and installed. Hard disk drive and solid state drive compatibility. It's no big secret that you can extend your PS5 storage with an M.2 SSD, however, those things are expensive. You may not know that you can extend your PS5 storage with a HDD or hard disk drive. You can pick one up cheaply on Amazon or from a tech store, or, like me, you can cannibalize one from an old laptop and get yourself one of these bad boys, a SATA adapter with a USB. So the PS5 has multiple USB 3.0 around the back and one in the front where you can plug in extra USB devices. You can use a HDD like this to store but not play PS5 games. However, you can store and play PS4 games from the HDD and other applications like YouTube and Netflix, etc. And you can also use it to export gameplay footage from your device so as not to clog up your PS5's SSD. Number 12. PlayStation Cloud Storage. Fancy replaying or playing a new game plus playthrough from a previous generation game, or perhaps you accidentally deleted or corrupted a save file? You can re-download or delete save files from the cloud storage to your PS5, and it's neatly arranged into PS5 games and PS4 games. Just pick the save game that you wish to download and away you go. Number 11. Power saver settings. The DualSense controller is very powerful. It's capable of a great many things, and the battery life is very good too. We've all gotten distracted or pulled away from our games at inopportune moment though, and leaving your controller on all this time will drain the battery. You can stop this by setting the controller to turn off after a certain period of inactivity. You can do the same for the PS5 as well, and have the screen dim after a time period of inactivity, which is great for knowing how long you've been away and for saving power. Number 10. Sleep mode. So within the power settings, did you know that you can fully customize what the PlayStation does in sleep mode? In the power settings, you can set it to keep applications suspended, which saves time on boot up. You can also set it to keep the USB ports on or off, or on a timer so you can charge controllers if you have them plugged into the console. You can also set it to remain connected to the internet and to download and install updates automatically. Keeping it connected to the internet is especially useful because you can use the PlayStation app or log into the PlayStation Store to download games from afar, so that games are ready to play when you get home and there's no waiting around for them to download or download updates. So we're halfway through our top 20 PS5 secrets. If you are enjoying this video, please leave a like, it helps me out, it helps the channel, it lets me know what you like, and subscribe for many more PS5 secrets and knowledge to come down the line. Number 9. 3D audio for speakers. If you have the Pulse headset, then you know that 3D audio is pretty cool, but the Pulse headset is very expensive and it's uncomfortable to wear for a really long time. So if you go into audio settings, you can now set your TV or gaming speakers to use 3D audio. All you have to do is calibrate them, and now you can enjoy 3D audio without the Pulse headset. Number 8. Audio to text. So while we're in the audio settings, did you know that you can set an in-game chat to be automatically transcripted and shown as text on screen? This is fantastic if you're hard of hearing or if you want to keep up with the conversation without it hijacking your in-game audio. Number 7. The mute button. So I found this out very recently. The mute button on the DualSense controller, which you press to mute the mic on the controller, well, you can hold that button down and it will mute the entire PlayStation. So now when you're doing something else, you have to listen to the PlayStation background noises, and you don't have to reach for your TV remote to press the mute button. Number 6. Game presets. So you can set the default difficulty and other features like first or third person mode or performance and fidelity mode automatically for every game, such that you don't have to do it manually every time you install a new game. So in the same menu, you can set the console to warn you about developer identified spoilers or all spoilers from your PlayStation newsfeed. And lastly, you can unfollow certain games that appear within the card system. The console will automatically follow every single game that you purchase and play, so the list can get filled with dead content that you're just not interested in. As you can see, I have many games in mind, and I will be sorting them out very soon. Number 5. Shortcuts for the Create button. So found in the accessories section, you can change the Create button inputs to suit what you use it for. As a YouTuber, I've set it to easy videos where I can double tap to begin a video and double tap it again to end the video. You can also change the length of the clip for when you earn trophies. Number 4. Quick launch from within the cards menu. The cards menu is no secret, but it can be really easy to forget to use it to its fullest extent. Did you know that you can launch game missions from the card menu, which is great as it skips the developer and publisher logos and pops you straight into the mission where you left off, and no need to go through title screens. Also from within the card menu, number 3, video guides. So many actual PS5 games for the PS5 will have short videos within the cards menu that show you hints and hidden items. This can be super useful as it means you don't have to get a guide up on your controller, on your computer or another device or split screen. You can just do it from within the cards menu and it shows you where each hidden item is throughout the game. Number 2, trophy tracking. Following on from the cards menu, As of the latest update, you can now track specific trophies from the cards menu. So this is super handy, as the PS5 doesn't have the PS button double tap feature that the PS4 had. So now to check your progress on trophies, you select which ones you want to track. If you tap the cards button, it will tell you what you need to do and how far along that you are to getting that trophy. Number 1, you can customize the quick menu. So the quick menu under the cards is very useful. It has very many utilities, and as for the latest update, you can now fully customize it. You can add more utilities, or you can remove ones that you don't use. Don't worry though, you can always add them back later if you need them or if you change your mind. You can also change the order in which they appear